Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll be doing the unboxing and have a first look at the Samsung Galaxy A8 Plus. And I feel this is one of the first smartphones from Samsung that is selfie centric, because it has a dual camera for the front facing camera. That's a 16 and an 8 megapixel, and as you can see in the box, it's not even mentioning about the rear facing camera because that's just a single camera lens, and this is a 6-inch display. So let's quickly have a look at this one. And again, this A8 Plus is a sort of a premium device. It has Samsung Pay, NFC and stuff. It has a 6-inch screen, and that reflects in the pricing also. The pricing is, it's not correct over here what it's quoted, but the pricing is actually 3,000, that is 32,990. I'll have the link for the same in the YouTube show notes. It's sold in India via Amazon. So let me open the seal and let's have a look. So I've cut the seal and let's open this up. So this comes out and it says Galaxy A8 Plus. So looks like we have a bunch of stuff in this. Let's open this. So we have the SIM ejector tool, quick start guide, and also we are getting a plastic bumper case. This is very similar to the Galaxy Note 8. There also we had a bumper case, so Samsung is bundling that. So quick start guide and other stuff. I'll just keep this to the side. And here we have the phone itself, and right away I have to say the phone feels actually pretty heavy in the hand. And yeah, I was looking at the specs. It weighs 191 grams, so that is one thing you have to note. It is quite heavy for a 6-inch device. So let's keep that to the side, and we should get a fast charger. Yes, this is the fast charger that we generally get on Samsung devices. So it's a 9 volt 1.6 amp, and at 5 volts it's 2 amps. So this is the same charger that we are getting for even the Note 8, Galaxy S8 Plus, etc. We also get a in-ear style headset, I believe. Let's open this up. Yeah, it should be in-ear style. Yeah, it's an in-ear style that you are getting, as you can see. And we also get controls over here. This is for the microphone, and you can adjust the volume also with this one. Microphone is integrated, so you can skip tracks, take calls, etc. via this one. And obviously this is just a USB cable, but it is Type-C, as you can see. So let me keep these things to the side and let's look at the handset itself. So this is the handset itself, and let's remove this plastic cover on this. So we have it here, we have it here. So this is black color, so it looks almost jet black, as you can see. And in terms of design and build quality, it is premium. But let me give you a physical overview. We have actually 2 SIM trays. We also have some plastic over here, guys, over this metallic casing. The outer casing is metallic, as you can see. I won't remove that right now because it's put everywhere, but this is also metallic. If you just take this out, this plastic cover over here, so anyways, on the top we have a SIM tray, and I believe it has 2 SIM trays. Let's look at it. This might be the one. There is also one more. So yeah, this is the hybrid SIM tray. Your SIM 2 will go in a dedicated micro SD card slot. I believe there is also one more SIM tray. And the speaker is over here, which is in a peculiar position. So that is one thing to note. We have the power on off button, gives a good feel. On the bottom, we have 3.5 headphone jack, main microphone, USB Type-C that will be used for charging. Obviously, it supports fast charging. And this is the second SIM tray and the volume rocker. Let's look at the second SIM tray. I think so. This will be just a single SIM, and your primary SIM should go in here, as you can see. Yeah, so 2 SIM cards and a micro SD card you can put on this device. On the back, it's just a single camera setup that you're getting, not a dual camera setup. And again, the fingerprint scanner is actually again pretty close to the lens. So not my favorite position, I would say, and still it's a little bit on the top. They should have put it here where your hand rests easily, like Pixel and almost any other Android phone that does. But again, it's a little bit small and a little bit close to the lens to my liking. We also have LED flash. And the front actually has dual camera setup, that is 16 plus 8. So let's just power this on. And obviously it's a Samsung device, so it's having a Super AMOLED screen. So it says Samsung Galaxy A8 Plus. And by the time it boots up and I set it up, let me give you a configuration overview. The Samsung Galaxy A8 Plus is having a 6-inch Super AMOLED screen in the new 18:9 aspect ratio. It's a full HD Plus display that comes to a PPI of 441. It is powered by the Exynos 7885 octa-core processor. It has the Mali G71 GPU. It has 6GB of RAM, 64GB of internal storage. Moving to the rear-facing camera, it's a 16-megapixel shooter with f1.7 lens. And moving to the front-facing camera, it's a dual-camera setup with 16 and 8 megapixel. It also has NFC fingerprint support, and it has a 3500 milliamp hour battery, and this is also IP68 dust and water resistant. So I've just finished setting up this device, and as you can see, it's already started downloading some stuff and apps. So typical Samsung UI that you're getting, you have quick toggles if you pull down and stuff. And this is the new experience UI that we saw with the Galaxy S8, S8 Plus, and even the Note 8. So you just swipe to get to all your apps. Let's see what Android version and other stuff we have. And obviously we also have Samsung Pay, NFC support is there. And if we go to about the phone, and if we go to software info, as you can see, it's still running on the Android version 7.1.1, so still on Nougat, but this device should get the Oreo update eventually. So we have virtual buttons on the bottom. You can just go back here, and I'm just going to go back, and let's see, out of that 64 gigabytes, how much storage do we actually get. Let's go to device maintenance, and if you click here, and as you can see, out of that 64, the available space is 51.4 gigabytes. But as this device already has a dedicated micro SD card slot, storage should not be an issue. So that's what we're getting. So still it's downloading some stuff and all these things. And again, another good thing about this device is it comes with 6 gigabytes of RAM. So even the TouchWiz, the new Samsung Experience UI, though it can get a little bit bogged down after some time, as this one is having 6 gigabytes of RAM, that should not happen. When I was testing the Galaxy S8, the original one that had just 4 gigabytes of RAM, and after 2 months, I noticed some micro lags. But with the Note 8, even after 2 months, when I was using it, I didn't notice any lag because of that 6 gigabytes of RAM. So this should also age technically well. So yeah, that's what it is. And the biggest thing about this device is that dual camera setup for the front facing camera. And let's look at the fingerprint scanner again. I would say I don't like the position. I have to stretch my hands a little bit, but and we also have that always on display, so that's a nice thing. And this will not consume a lot of power because it's an AMOLED display. And I'm just using a fingerprint, and it is very responsive. You just tap in. You have to adjust your grip a little bit, not the most comfortable, because I told you your finger will rest over here by default. You have to stretch your finger a little bit to reach to that. But in terms of accuracy, as you can see, it is very accurate. Also, this device offers face unlocking option, so you can enable that if you want. I haven't done it. And I also like the fact that it is IP68 certified. That means it's dust and water resistant. But now let's look at the camera. And it says swipe to for left to FX, right for the modes, and location tag. Yeah, let's turn it on. We also have Bixby Vision and this one. So if you go this, you have the auto mode, you have the pro mode, panorama, and all these things. And if you go to this left mode, you have some FX. So the rear facing camera is just a single lens, which is very surprising. Everyone is going with the dual camera setup. But Samsung decided to put the dual camera setup only for the front facing camera. So it has all those settings that you expect over here. Picture size, max is 16 megapixel. And video, it can record, sadly, not total, of 4K, which is very, very, very surprising considering the price of this device. So yes, it has this 18 as to this aspect ratio, but not proper 4K, which is disappointing. I hope Samsung with an update enables that, because considering the price point of 33,000, it should have 4K support. But anyways, let's look at the front facing camera. I'll just switch to, and it says take selfies easily and stuff. So yeah, looks good, and obviously it took it. We also have the dual wow. So field of view is there, and yeah, this has this live focus with the front facing camera, and you have to allow, it says. So yeah, I can just take a photo and I can adjust the background blur. Just notice that back I don't have a lot of stuff at the back, but you can adjust it with the front facing camera. So you can adjust the background blur like this. You have to allow all this, and now you can adjust this. I'll take some selfies around my office to give you an idea. Before we proceed and I show you the sample shots with this device, here is a word from a sponsor of this video, that is Cashify.in. Are you looking to buy this device or any other smartphone? Then sell your old mobile and laptops on Cashify.in to unlock the best market price. Check out Cashify.in to encash your phone in less than 60 seconds. So these are some of the sample shots that I've shot with the Galaxy A8 Plus in my office in artificial lighting conditions. I also shot some sample shots in my garden, and one thing to note is that you can easily take some macro close-up shots with this because the focus stays, and as you can see, it produces good results. Also, I took some casual shots, and as you can see, the sharpness and the color reproduction is actually good. And with the front-facing camera, due to that dual camera setup, you can get some bokeh shots and they work very well. So the front facing camera performance is actually pretty good. Recording this sample video with the front facing camera of this Galaxy A8 Plus, and as you can see, I'm just moving around in my roof car. This is in outdoor conditions. So this should give you an idea how would be the video recording with the front facing camera of this Galaxy A8 Plus. Now recording this quick sample with the rear facing camera, and I'm recording this at full HD because sadly it does not support 4K. But I'm just going to walk now, as you can see, and let's see if it has any stabilization. The audio is also being recorded via its internal microphone. And guys, as you can see, I'm just walking normally. Let's just go back, and you guys be a judge and let me know what do you feel about the video recording. Frankly speaking, I feel they should have given a 4K video recording option considering the price point. So interesting to see Samsung is concentrating on the selfie part rather than the rear facing camera with this Galaxy A8 Plus. So guys, that's it for now for this unboxing and first look at this Galaxy A8 Plus. What do you think about the Galaxy A8 Plus? And if you have any other specific questions regarding this device, do post your questions in the YouTube comments area. I'll try to include them in my future videos. And if you're still not subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video.